Today what I want to talk about is planning your week when you are a homemaker. But when I first started staying home, having a homemaking binder was really popular, and you could find lots of printables online, a lot that you had to pay for, and there were these really elaborate, huge setups with like a zip-up binder that had every type of imaginable information in them. And I tried a lot of them and they never worked for me. Seems to be more of the trend today, instead of the homemaking binder, is a planner system. They tend to be very expensive with lots of inserts. You can personalize them, you can buy all types of things, and between the stickers, the accessories, the planners themselves, they end up costing about $100. Neither of these options have worked for me in the past, and they also just don't appeal to me. I don't want to have my planning be like a fun hobby. I want it to be something practical that helps me be productive and helps me achieve my goals. So I have developed this system that works really well for me, and I just want to share it today in hopes that maybe it will also work for you. Okay. So I'm just going to take you through the process of how I plan my week out using this weekly planning system. So the basis of the whole system is this page here, the one that says this week. So I do this the weekend before the week begins. I have it set up Monday through Sunday. And the first thing I do is go to my phone and I look and see if I have any appointments, things that are not flexible whatsoever that I need to make note of on the days of the week. So for example, this week coming up, my kids get out of school early. We have a play date that afternoon. And that is pretty much the only thing that I have scheduled. Now, if I have a lot of things scheduled and I just kind of feel overwhelmed already, sometimes I will pretty much write those things down and stop there. But if I feel that I have some free time, I will go over to these now and later boxes. And these are goals, things that I want to work on for the week, for the now, and then for later, things that I just want to make sure that I don't forget. So looking at my phone, I see that next week soccer starts and my kids have dentist appointments. So I'm just gonna write in here and later. I don't need to do anything, I just need to remember. And in the now box, I wanna think about what are things that are my priorities for this week. They're not things that have a specific date or time, but things that I just wanna keep working on. So I know that I need to clean my car out. So that are kind of my must-dos, my most important things. Now, I do have a weekly schedule that I do where every day of the week has a separate focus. I will then go to my binder where I have a page for each day, and I will go day by day. So for my laundry day, I look on this paper that I've written up ahead of time and that I refer to once a week and see, in terms of laundry day, what can I do to get myself ahead of the game in the laundry realm. One thing I really need to do is change out my mudroom for spring. So get rid of all the winter stuff, put out sunscreen and stuff like that. Just a quick note, change mudroom. I'm not gonna write here, do the laundry for laundry day, because I know that I'm doing that. Baking day, what are things that I want to get made ahead of time in the kitchen to help me out later? So pizza dough is one thing I know I can do. Nothing else here really appeals. Well, I'm gonna do a chili because since soccer is starting, I wanna have a few more freezer meals done. So I'm gonna do pizza dough, a chili, and then I'm also gonna do a cookie dough to freeze. Any more than that would be too much. So I try to keep it realistic. These three things I know I can accomplish. My project day. So that's the day of the early release and the play date. So I need to think, do I have time before that to get anything done? I think I do. But I'm not sure what I want to do, so I'm going to come back to it. My errand day, I'm just going to do my usual grocery stores. Actually, no, I have to go to the library and pay a fine and talk to somebody. My cleaning day, I rarely change up. I don't really do deep cleaning on a cleaning day, but if you did, it would be a good thing to write down what you're going to deep clean. But for me, my cleaning days are all the same. Planning day, nothing unusual. When I write something down, I want to make sure that it's actually going to help me. I don't want to just be filling up space on a page. One thing that I use this binder for is to reevaluate my goals, because every week you want to think, are you working towards your goals or are you working against them? So one of my goals for the year that I have written down is to sew more. And I haven't been doing that at all this year. It's the middle of March and I've done hardly any. So since I was thinking about that project day and that I do have time, I'm gonna put here sew, and I know what project I wanna do. I have a really simple pocket skirt that I'm gonna make for my 5-year-old. I'm not gonna be able to finish it all, but I'm gonna commit here to doing 1 hour of that on Wednesday. Then I'll look through some more of my like sort of big picture planning sheets. One that I have here is things I want for the house, projects that I wanna do, or things I wanna buy. I really wanna paint our porch and get chairs for it. So I'm gonna write that here in the now column. I'm gonna write, talk about porch, because I'm not painting it, my husband is painting it. So I just kind of want to remind him that that is something that we want to do. Spring is coming, we have guests coming for Easter. Does he maybe want to get started on that? And I will do that as subtly as I can. Keep this, you can put it really on your fridge or just out on the counter, maybe in a little basket. And as things come up, you can add them to the later column if it's something you need to deal with the next week. If something comes up short term, you just add it here, but don't fill it up just to fill it up. But I'm done with that for now. The most important part of my planning is my meal plan for the week. So this brainstorming box, sometimes I will look through cookbooks and try to find recipes that appeal to me and write them here. Sometimes I'll just have in my mind things that are in season, what I want to work off of. Right now, nothing, just going to go through and start filling out my meals. I am going to do, I know on a separate piece of paper, I will have my grocery list running. If there's anything that I write down that I need ingredients for, I'll just write that down at the same time. So this isn't rocket science, but it is a little bit different than a lot of planning systems that you see. Like I said, I really wanted something that would be free, that would be simple, and that would be flexible. So